Welcome. This is Paula Chafee-Scardamali of DiviningTheMuse.com with your Monday Tarot message from the Muse for the week of July 17th. So the theme for the week, excuse me, is a card that lots of people don't like to see. It's the Ten of Swords. Swords is the element of air in the realm of mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. And you can see this poor man assailed by all these swords. If they represent words and attitudes and beliefs, they could be his own, they could be somebody else's. So the theme for this week is to really look at where you allow yourself to be immobilized by your own self-doubts and by the criticisms and comments of others. Maybe it's time to really let those messages just roll off your back, so to speak, and keep moving forward. Your focus for the week is the Two of Coins. Coins is the element of earth in the realm of home, health, and wealth. Anything you can touch, taste, or feel. And you can see the Fool here on the bicycle. What's always interesting to me about the illustration in this deck of this card is that here you have the bike and you have the sense of the coins is an earth element, but the bike is going across the water. He holds one coin he's looking at, and this is the sign of Capricorn, and here's the other coin which he's holding to the side, which is the sign of Jupiter, and all that beautiful rainbow comes up and touches that Jupiter. Jupiter is the big benefic, makes everything bigger, especially the good things. And here's the sign of Capricorn, which is the practical, the details. Let's get down to business. So to reap the rewards this week, really make sure you're paying attention to the practical details. What do you need to balance the budget? Do you need to look at how your energy and time are going out in a way that brings you the reward? What's your ROI this week, your return on investment? Back to swords for the action, Four of Swords. So here's, again, swords, element of air in the realm of mind, thoughts, attitudes, belief, and communication. We see the figure lying prone here as if in rest or deep sleep. Above him, the raven or crow with the two flowers in red and white, and then behind him, the stained glass window with the sign of Chiron, the healer. When we are in the midst of a lot of activity, when we are creating, or when we are stressed and assailed by the messages of others that make us doubt ourselves, sometimes what we need to do is retreat and give the mind a rest. So your action this week is to make sure you're scheduling time for your mind to rest, for you to allow space for healing and renewal in your work and in your life. And then finally, the gift, when you can do that. Oh, it's all about the swords this week. Nine of Swords. Again, air, mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. In this instance, the communication is dreams. So how are you paying attention to your dreams? Because the gift this week is the dream. The messages, the ideas for the story, the plot solutions, who to talk to for an exhibit or an agent or whatever is coming through in your dreams. Sherman Alexie, the author, just decided to cut his tour short because he was paying attention to his dreams, which told him to stop and to rest and take care of himself. So pay attention to the gift. Be ready to receive the gift of your dreams this week. So as we look at the story for this week, this is all about what's going on in the mind. And are you paying attention to the messages and information you're getting, and how are you handling them? We start off with the theme for this week, which is the Ten of Swords. Whatever your own self-doubt, self-criticism, whatever criticism and critical messages are coming from outside, look at how you are allowing them to immobilize you this week. Every time you feel a sense of, oh, I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to bother this week, really check yourself. And are those messages true? Do you need to keep moving regardless? Then focus on how are you balancing and taking care of the business details in your creative work. Maybe your studio space needs to be cleaned up. Maybe the budget needs to be balanced. Whatever it is, be sure to do that so that then you can reap the reward. And then take action this week so that you are resting and renewing, healing, in order to give yourself the strength to keep moving forward, and then be ready to receive the gift of your dreams. And this is Paula Chafee Scardamelia, diviningthemuse.com, wishing you divine musings.